Greeting to everyone, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to present today. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Celine Benjamin, and I'm a second year student of Bachelor Science of Aquaculture. Today, I would like to share with you about subsidies and their impact on the profitability of the fishing industry. This is under subject Fisheries Resource Management, supervised by Professor Madhya Dr. Julian Ransangan. This topic is of utmost importance as we evaluate the efficacy of the subsidy scheme in the fishery industry in Sabah. Subsidies are any form of government financial aid or support for the commercial fishing sector. Their purpose is to advance the industry as a whole and assist its constituents. Fuel subsidies, shipbuilding subsidies, export subsidies, license subsidies, tax reduction, and direct cash handouts are all examples of subsidies. Subsidies in the fishing sector can serve a variety of purposes, such as helping fishermen make a living, ensuring that enough food is available, and stimulating the economy. Now, let's explore the positive impact of subsidies on the profitability of the fishing industry. According subsidies in the fishery sector of Malaysia impact on resource sustainability, about 40,000 tons of fish and fish product are kept as frozen reserve as well. Increase in fishers' income and livelihoods. Subsidies provide financial support, leading to an end improvement in fishers' economic well-being and their overall standard of living. Boost in fish production and food security. Subsidies contribute to increased fish production, ensuring a stable supply of seafood, supporting food security. Enhancement of economic development and employment opportunities. By stimulating economic growth, subsidies create job opportunities within the fishing industry, benefiting local communities. However, it is essential to acknowledge the drawbacks associated with subsidies in the fishing industry. The finding from OECD work on defining and measuring subsidies in the fisheries by Anthony Cox shows that overcapacity and overfishing leading to resource depletion. Subsidies can incentivize excessive fishing efforts leading to overexploitation of fish stocks and depletions of marine resources. Distortions in market dynamics and unfair competitions. Subsidies can create market distortions by lowering production costs, resulting in unfair competition for the unsubsidized fishes and potential market inefficiencies. Environmental degradation and ecosystem impacts. Subsidies may indirectly contribute to habitat destructions, pollutions, and adverse impacts on marine ecosystem, affecting overall biodiversity. Moving on, let's discuss the challenges encountered in implementing and managing the subsidy scheme in the Malaysian fishery industry. Lack of transparency and accountability in subsidy allocation and utilization. Ineffective governance and lack of transparency in subsidy distribution can lead to inefficiencies and mismanagement of funds. Insufficient monitoring and evaluation mechanism, limited monitoring and evaluation practice make it difficult to assess the effectiveness of subsidies in achieving their intended goals. Difficulties in targeting subsidies to those most in need. Identifying and reaching the most vulnerable and deserving fishes can be challenging, resulting in benefits being inequitably distributed. Next is the impact of subsidies on profitability. Increased efficiency. The profitability of fishing operation can be increased with the use of subsidies which can support investment in technology and infrastructure to make fishing operation more efficient and safer. Distortion in market prices. Subsidized fishermen tend to produce more fish than the market needs, which can lead to lower fish prices and lower profits for fishermen who do not receive subsidies. Subsidy reform. By encouraging more efficient fishing methods, decreasing overcapacity, and decreasing subsidy costs, subsidy policy reform has the potential to increase profitability. Move on to the possible alternative solution is regulating the fishing industry equitably. Small-scale fishing industry which contributes significantly to food security and revenue production will gain more from regulation to decrease overfishing. Supporting sustainable fishing practice, sustainable fishing income, diversification, and efficient resource management are all things that need to be encouraged. According to Anthony Cox, a comprehensive strategy is essential for achieving consistency. Subsidy reform. Reform of subsidies that calls for the eventual elimination of those with unintended consequences. Subsidies should be reallocated to achieve societal and ecological ends. To provide a practical understanding of the subsidy scheme impact, let's examine a case study based on the Malaysian fishery industry. Impact of subsidies on the long-term viability of resources in Malaysia. This study analyzed the connection between subsidies and sustainable fisheries management in Malaysia. It takes into account a variety of issues, including resource overexploitation and the efficacy of policies. Evaluation of the efficacy of the subsidy program. The study evaluates the outcome of the subsidy program in terms of improved income, increased production, and sustained resource availability. It also provides insights into the program's strengths and flaws. In conclusion, subsidies play a significant role in the fishing industry, impacting its profitability in various ways. While subsidies bring benefits such as increased income and fish productions, they also present challenges such as overfishing and market distortions. It is crucial to address these challenges to ensure sustainable fisheries and equitable distributions of subsidies. Based on the information presented, I would like to recommend the following: enhancing transparency and accountability in subsidy allocation and utilization. Next, implementing robust monitoring and evaluation mechanisms to assess the effectiveness of subsidies, and improving targeting strategies to reach and support the most vulnerable fishes. By addressing this recommendation, we can strive for a subsidy that maximizes the benefits while minimizing the drawbacks. Thank you for your attention and consideration. Let me share the quotes from Terence Brown. Sustainability and profitability are not mutually exclusive. We have proved that. Thank you once again for the opportunity to present, and I look forward to the possibility of participating in the international seminar.